All right guys, how you doing? What a hectic week it's been so far. I got me true potato seeds pricked out and potted on, so I'll show you that. And I've done most of my stuff up the West End plot I've been trying to do. I got me no-dig spuds in. I got my parsnip plugs, never done those before. Parsnip plugs in, got some beetroot in. And it's a little bit of a look round up there, I think. I can't remember what I've done now, I've done so much. Got a few parsnips done here and carrots out the front garden. And some root parsley, never grown root parsley before, so you'll see me doing that. Just giving the chilies a bit of a haircut, look, funny shapes some of them, so I'm just going to give them a snip. Not too big, but lovely and compact. They're doing so well now in the proper compost. Right, stop waffling, let's get on with it. Added bonus when you're doing the chili haircut is you get lots of cut-ins, and these are habanero red, so I'll give them a go. A little bit of rooting powder, don't know if it needs it or not. Little twig I just found on the side, I'll do. Over there. Right, in the greenhouse with that. Put a little cover over it. These are the true potato seed. And like I keep saying, I've never grown these before. I ain't got a clue what to do with them. So what I'm going to do is tip them out. And I reckon they need to go a lot deeper than that. Knowing potatoes like I know them. I've got to break it apart, aren't I? Whatever I do. So. Well, there's something there. Let's have I am gonna put that in really deep. Yeah, well, see what happens, eh? I'm pretty convinced that the chances of getting a decent spud are going to be rather slim. Because, you know, I mean, potato breeders go through this every year to get a decent spud. And it takes them forever. Speaking of which, we've got a spud growing. 3, one there, one there, one there. Oh, look. Maybe I'm talking out my arse. I'm going to put a little note on that label to say there's 3 on the stolons already. Just right, bit of 3 baby tubers. What? I should do then. I'll put these back outside. Let the rain do its job. It has been proper April showers today. But here we are then. A bit different. We'll see how it goes, eh? Oh, you're right, guys, at the West End plot. I shan't be filming much because there's building work there and there's building work up there, and every time I start talking, brrr, brrr. So anyway, here's my big barrel, and here are the chitting parsnips that I put in the Agrilan, must be a week ago now. So I've just topped this up with an old tomato grow bag, just to level off a little bit. And I'm going to, well, plant these parsnips. Never done it this way before, so we'll see how we get on, eh? Well, there we go then. 12, I think there is. Yeah, well, no, 13. One in the middle. See how they get on with these. I've never done this before, so be an interesting little experiment. Well, next task is Vivaldi potatoes to go in that gap there. There's 12, so I reckon 4 by 3 in there. And then I'll be covering them with that straw. A bit of a no-dig type thing. I'm just going to push the compost aside. I'll show you one and then... I'll try to show you one. That bloody noise. Well, I'll come back when they're all done, guys. Well, here they are in the holes. Sort of holes. I just push the compost to one side. I'm just going to push it back in now and then cover it with straw. Well, there we are, flying along today. Job 2 done. Just got to put some of these little, I don't know what they call them, fiberglass canes on top now to stop it blowing away. It's quite wet anyway, but knowing my luck, there'll be a bloody hurricane tonight. And that's that bed all tidied up and planted with asparagus. Asparagus. So looking forward to that one in a couple of years' time. Planning for the future, look. Just got to water them in now. Didn't need much manure or compost because the compost or the bed itself is very rich. Blimey heck, the noise has stopped. Right, in this bed here we got 12 beetroot going in. The ones on the right are number 51, and the ones on the left number 52. And I can't for the life of me remember what the names are, so I'll put a little tag at the top. Here we are then. 12 beetroot in bed. Well, I'll sit down for the West End plot today. Not quite a bit really. 12 red onions in there just to fill that little space. Just got to grab some more of this purple sprouting before I go home. Lovely. Like I said, I'll probably be growing a few less next year. Oh, a bit cold when the sun's gone in, I'll tell you. Oh, we've got some brassicas in there. 4 of one lot that end and 8 at this end. And I can't remember what they are. I have to get me a bit of paper. What else have I done? That's about it really. This fleece don't last long, does it? That's the broad beans I covered up 4 days ago. Ripped to shreds. Whew. And right at the end, my what I'm calling the permanent area, asparagus. This is the Gulf one. Might be a bit too close to the blackcurrants, we'll see. Alright guys, out the front of the house today, doing a bit of sowing. Got carrot sugar snacks 54. I don't know who recommended those to me, someone did. Got my usual sweet candle to go in, little tub. Got some parsley white gem to go in. That's alongside the ones I was chitting. And I also got from Bargain Seeds root parsley. Hamburg Berliner parsley. Never heard of it, so I had to Google it. And what it says: root parsley, widely used in medieval times, but has fallen out of use in this country. Parsley root parsley, is what celeriac is to celery, and is still commonly used in North Germany, hence its other name, Hamburg parsley. Used in Croatia, Bulgaria, Poland and Russia, and it's an essential ingredient in authentic borscht. And it's becoming more popular in this country from the East Europeans here. And there's a demand for it now apparently. So anyway, an ingredient in potages and the like, all sorts of tinctures, used to cure dropsy, scarlet fever, used as a tea for bladder and kidney infections because of its diuretic properties. And it's also good for the liver. Oh God, it's getting a bit windy. Parsley roots, pale creamy white like a parsnip, but less yellow, thinner and slender like a carrot. They lack the woody part of a large parsnip, and they're tender all the way up like a carrot. They taste predominantly of parsley, but also of celeriac and parsnip. Can be eaten raw in salads, part of a coleslaw, and can be used cooked like any other root vegetable in a soup. And they also roast well and make excellent chips. And their slight earthiness marries well with fish. So let's see how we get on. I'll take you around the corner and do some sowing. So what I thought I'd do is get a stick. Oh, that's handy. Yeah, half a box of parsnip and half a box of the root parsley. I'm going to use all these parsnips. I don't want to save them for next year. Right, Anna, so what we got here? Let's do. Should do. Yeah. Yeah, I put far too many in each one. Like I said, I don't want to save any more of these. They're a couple of years old already. And the reason I'm doing this is because the ones that are chitting are a bit slow. I'll do. If you notice, nice sandy soil. I always used to use this for my carrots. In fact, the next one will be carrots. And I reckon the same with these as well. A little bit shallower perhaps. Yeah, I've got more of these. I'm going to do that work out then. Oh well. Okay, go and get the watering can before the cats get here. That'll do. Oh yeah. I'll hopefully stop the cats for a couple of weeks. Okay then, same sort of thing with these carrots. And these are sugar snacks. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to, as it says on the packet, sow every 2 weeks for a succession throughout the year. So I'm going to start the sun's that way. So I'm going to start at the back and do that much and then that much and that much, so 6 weeks worth. But I'm going to start here, so these aren't up here tall when the little ones are growing, if you know what I mean. So sow at the back, so I'm just, 2 rows. Bit close together, but doesn't matter. I'll tell you what's on here as well, a bit of good advice which I haven't seen before. Keep the soil moist, do not overwater, because it causes the roots to split. But then it says, thin the plants out in the evenings to avoid damage from carrot root fly. And I tell you what, I don't think I've ever heard that before, like thinning them in the evening. Good old DT Brown, thank you for that one. Every day in which you learn something is not a wasted day. And again, it's very sandy, because I used to do my stump carrots for shows in these boxes. Hiya, Blossom.
Right.
Yeah, just filming myself doing some carrots.
Oh, lovely.
More for you.
Carrots.
More for you later in the year.
Yeah, that's lovely. My washer dryer washing machine. 5 months ago, the washing machine conked out, and I had to pay 128 to have come out. It's meant to be parts free, but they charge for coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
And now, last night, the dryer bit was.
Oops. Right then, that'll do for that. Let's nip inside so I can find out what's wrong with this washing machine. Right then, on with a sweet candle. Oh. And what I'm going to do with these, I usually core out the sandbox and fill it with, you know, fine compost. What I'm going to do this time is going to whittle it like you do with parsnips. Blossom's washer dryer, can't fix it. It's error F13, which is tumble dryer temperature sensor error. I don't have a spare thermocouple or whatever it is. I've done this in the past, and it hasn't been hasn't rained for a while, and the sand's been so dry it's just fallen down the holes. Here we go then, last one. Oops. Here we go then, right then. And a couple or three in each. Oh, fire engine down our road. Just check my house ain't on fire. No, it's not me. Here we are then. Anti-cat measures back on top. Yeah. See what we got in 4 or 5 months' time. 4 months? Yeah, about 4 months. Well, you're right, guys. I can't remember if I've shown you these. So much water under the bridge. Anyway, I finished off the long parsnips, so we should have 13 in there, all marked up with vermiculite, and they all chitted, those ones, so I'm quite happy with that. And the carrots, now, they didn't chip very well, okay? So what I've done, I've used the rest of the packet under the vermiculite, and then, as usual, I found another packet. And what I've done with those, I've replicated the sowings, but I've marked these up with the little clay balls, just to see which ones come up. If they all come up, I think I'll probably leave them because they're not that crowded. We'll see. Hope you enjoyed this one. All over the place as usual, but I got shed loads done. Give it a thumbs up, give it a thumbs down, do the old subscribe thing, hit the bell. Look after yourselves, have a great Easter, and I will catch you soon.